Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I had a viewer request to go over and review some of the items that I started out my traveling with, and most specifically the hair bar shampoos and the laundry detergent. So I am going to give you guys a review of that. I'm also going to review some of the stuff that I have picked up while I've been on the road and what my feelings are about those too. So guys, stick around. Okay guys, so I'm just going to warn you. I'm sneezing and got a runny nose, so I may have to stop a couple of times. Alrighty, so the first thing that I am going to review. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot down on the items by my other camera when I get to that item. Now, some of the things did not work out, and I've already gotten rid of those, so I can't show you those things. But I am going to start with the laundry detergent that I bought. So let me turn that down where you can see it. So these are the Earth Breeze laundry sheets. I'm going to say I like them. I think they work really well if, number one, you're doing smaller loads, or number two, if your clothes are not heavily soiled. I don't know that these would work if you had kids and you're washing kids' clothes that they've been outside playing and they've gotten, dirty and that kind of thing. But for the traveling that I'm doing, they have worked fine. I am down to, I think, just a couple of these sheets left. Yeah, just 2 half sheets left. Would I buy them again? Probably not. And this is my reasoning behind them is I don't remember the cost, but I know they are a little more expensive to do. I get up to 60 loads, which realistically, a lot of times I was having to use a full sheet. So in theory, you use a half a sheet depending on your load size. So a half a sheet for this size, a full sheet, and then 1 to 2 sheets for this size. So was I getting 60 full loads? No. Because I usually do 1 load a week. I've used these February, March, April, May, June, July. I'm into my 7th month. So I should still have half of these sheets left. But I don't. And there were times that I did do laundry 2 loads, but still I should not have gone through these as quickly as I have, is what I'm trying to say. So I can use the pods and just not get the big containers. I just need to get the refill little bags and take those with me. I don't need the big container, and that'll suit my needs fine. So that's what I'm going back to. Now, the second thing that I was asked about, I'm trying to figure out where to put stuff, was the soap bars that were shampoo, conditioner, and that kind of thing. I didn't care for those. I think they probably would be good. I struggled to get enough into my hair to do the job that I wanted it to do. Now, saying that, I have really thick, curly hair, a little coarse, and I struggled with getting enough soap that I felt like I was getting to get it soaked up enough to get it in my hair. I tried several different ways. One of the ways that was suggested is that you take the soap and you hold your hand and you go down it like this with the soap. What I find is when I do that, especially in the back, it just tangles my hair up really bad. I got rid of that probably, oh, by the time I left Myrtle Beach, I had already decided that was not going to work for me. So I know there's a lot of advertisements out there about it, and I really wanted it to work for me. It's just not working for me. I will stick to what I have, and I will continue to use that, which is Inner Sense shampoo, conditioner, hair products, everything. So that did not work. One thing that I did order while I was on the road that I'm using, and let me put that down, is I ordered in, when I was in Mississippi, I ordered in the Eucerin face products. I am absolutely loving these products. Guys, I wish I could condition myself to using them every single day, morning and afternoon. I end up doing it either in the morning, not in the afternoon, or in the afternoon and or at bedtime and not in the morning. I cannot get myself onto that whole routine, and I am struggling with that, and I need to do a habit tracker for it to get myself back in the routine. When I was doing really well until I went home to the kids for the week, and I just did not bring this in with me, and I got out of the habit again. Now I need to get myself back. Now, as you can tell on the Moisture Boost serum, I am like almost a third left in this bottle. I love this, and I need to get some more of this. I also, the daily lotion, if I don't do anything else, I'll put this on because it does have a broad spectrum 30 SPF, and I love that. I will say I noticed a difference using this right off. I have just really absolutely noticed a difference, and I do like the whole line of this product. I will continue using it, and I would repurchase it. Now, the next thing, this I ordered before I left, and at first I was not happy with this product, but it was user error, not the product error. And let me flip the top down. This is a battery charger, and extra batteries go here. Oops, excuse me. They are in my bag that I carry with me when I'm out and about, because guys, just a couple of days ago I was out at the Shawshank Redemption filming site, the prison they used, and the other sites. So those batteries are in that bag that I carried. They have not lost their charge, so I will use those up before I put them back in here. But this went, okay, so I could not tell on the inside. It's hard to see where the battery needs to touch to be able to charge it. And I struggled trying to figure out which way to turn the battery in there so that it would charge. Once I figured that out, this thing is really good. And the other thing I needed to figure out too was that I needed to let the batteries go to a completely empty, and then put them in here. They charge. It charges fairly quickly, and it does the job. So now I have 3 batteries to that camera, which allows me to film out and about a lot longer than I could have. This I really love. It works perfectly the way I needed it to work. Now, I'm looking for the other stuff. I'm trying to keep everything kind of sorted. Another thing that I tried that I have already gotten rid of, if you will remind, I will link up in the top up here. I will link the video that I had purchased all these things to travel with, and so you'll know what I'm talking about. I had a tool that would go on the face of the lock and go inset into the door jamb where the lock connects into the jamb. That would prevent anybody from being able to open your door. I don't know if I just got a dud. I don't know. However, every door I tried to put it on, it didn't fit. And the reason it didn't fit is because the actual plastic piece that is what secures it was too big. It was too wide and it would not fit the door jamb. So after not working on my apartment, not working at Myrtle Beach, not working in Kansas City, and not working in Mississippi, guys, I just threw it away. Because I was like, why am I carrying this around if it will not work on any of these doors? That was enough doors to tell me it's not going to fit. Now, I do still have my doorstop, and it's kind of hit or miss if my doorstop will work. It depends on the foundation that I'm putting it on. So if it's on a slick surface, the doorstop does not catch. But if it's usually on carpeting, it will keep it. So it does work better for that. I've used it here, and not for my front door, but for my bedroom door, because I can't stand for my door to be closed. It's just personal habit for me. Is I like my bedroom door open, because I feel like I can hear if anything's going on in the apartment. It's just safety for me. I feel like if I keep the door open. So this door would close, and I hated that. So my doorstop has come in handy. So I'm glad I had that. Let's see. Another thing that I bought while I was on the road, we're going to hit some of those. So I'm going to flip you down one more time. Okay, so I bought this from this, it's a pin bag, and I bought it in a configuration for me. So you have an option with rickshaw bags to have 3. The other pin is on my where I journaled last night, so it would go into this remaining slot, but I have 6 pins in here. So for $5 additionally, instead of just having this as a big open slot, they would do 3 pin holder. They would sew it to make it for 3 pins. But they also said, and I usually keep this pin in it, is that to keep things, if you put this in here, these are just going to slide back and forth. But what happens is if you buy the 2-pin pouch also and put it in the middle like this, then it keeps it, once you zip this, it keeps it, I cannot move these pins. So it keeps them together. I love that. I love that I can use my disposable pins that I keep. I have the Platinum Preppy and the Zebras. And yeah, Preppy and those in here. Now, it would have had a pocket like this, except it would have been with that fluffy material in it, would have been the back pocket. But I had them to, it would be sewn here where you can do 3 pins on the inside. So I knew I was going to have this large pouch here, so I would have, my thought was I'd rather have 3 more pin slots and this additional 2, which would give me enough room for all the pins that I carry. Now, I also still have this one, which it's really similar. The difference is this one zips and goes all the way down. This is by Superior Labor. This one zips halfway down on each side. Now, what I like about this one is I can bend this one down, see all the pins that I have in there, and this one is sewn for that 3 slots. This one has the same pocket here. That one has, this one is a little bit narrower. I don't know if you can tell how much difference it is. It's not a lot, but it is narrower, and it only has this half zip, which I can get in there really easily, but I have 3 on this side that are in the little slots, and then this one just has a slat, like a diagonal secretary pocket almost, except it is stitched down, and I do keep 3 pins in there, but they do rub on each other, so it's not ideal, but I do love this pouch. It is my very favorite. This, guys, if I buy another pouch, will probably be the rickshaw bag again. I am loving this. I would, as I said, I would repurchase it. It took some time to get here because they make them and then they ship them. So I had to be patient and wait for it to get here, which was perfect. But I do love this, and I'm kind of thinking my gift for Christmas may be what they call the bonzo bag. Anyway, it just holds a lot more pens, and I'm thinking of using it for pens and inks. So this definitely highly recommend. The next thing that I bought while traveling are these bands. I don't remember how many came in the pack. It was quite a few, 6 or 7, I'm not sure. But I used this to hold this planner together. Guys, it works perfect. And then whatever pen I'm using, I take the clip and I can put it this way and it holds my pen. Does this protect it? No. But I can't get my pen, all my pens will not fit in here. Like this one is not going to go in. But I don't take this planner out very often. So when I do, I could just hook it on there that way and it works fine for me. I didn't buy it to keep a pen in it, but it works. But I do love these. I have them in more colors. I like this blue with this cover, so that's what I have been using. Love these. The last thing that I have that I have purchased, you know what? I've got 2 things. The last 2 things that I have purchased. So this one, I ordered these from Amazon, which are the Zig Clean color dots. I'm late to the game on these, guys. I did not realize how much I needed these in my life, and I am definitely going to get more colors. I bought this pack because I just wanted to use it in my journaling. I use it more in my planners than I do in my journaling. And I am loving these. They were definitely a number one. These containers I bought, I'm not even sure. It was either Michael's or Hobby Lobby or Walmart. I don't know, guys. I bought these just to be able to keep my pens and markers in when I'm at a location. But I do like those too. The last thing that I am loving is, if you will remember, this is called shorthand, and it's made in, shorthand, and it's made in the United States. It is just a little pen case, and this is the one when I go to a coffee shop or I go somewhere to journal or to work, this is the one that I take. When I go to Italy, this will probably be the one that I take because it doesn't take up that much room. And I can get quite a bit in here. I can get like my tweezers. I can get my, um, I have a smaller palette knife that I usually put in here. I have a different pair of scissors that I take with me. All of this will go in here and still I've got room. I do like this one. It is my go-to when I just want to take a few things with me. And again, when I go to Italy, this one probably will be the one that goes with me. So, of all the things that I purchased, everything the electronic things that I bought. So for me to film with, I bought a new camera. I'm loving it. I bought a what is called a dummy battery, which is some way to save the battery in the camera. So I plug in a battery that goes to a power source. It's a plug-in, and I use that. I'm loving that. Um, I think that is pretty much it in the haul. And I did not bring it in. But in my car for documents, when I'm traveling, I have a bag that will zip up, holds all of my documents. I am so glad I did that because with my mom, I have had to present different documents for different things and be on the road. And if I did not have those, it would be an issue. I would be having to rely on Christopher and Emma to get documents to people for me. So that wonderful. Absolutely love it. The pouches on my seats. That's a love-hate relationship. I like them when they're on the back. I don't like them when they're on the front. I thought the one pouch would be good for keeping snacks. It's not. When your car's been out in the heat and you have those in those pockets, like crackers and things like that, the taste of that plastic just bakes into what yeah, I found out. I took one bite of one of my crackers and I was like, oh, I gotta get it out of my mouth. So it's not working for that. Now, the one that I have for batteries and plastic gloves to use and wipes and that kind of thing, it works perfect. So I'm thinking I probably will just go down to one bag. One thing I have that I have not had to use, which is good, is Christopher and Emma gave me a battery powered air pump that will, if I'm on the side of the road and because my air's gone down, I can pump up the air to make it to a safe spot. And I'm loving having that. It is peace of mind. I did have an issue going home from Macon back to Christopher and Emma's, and I think it was just the heat of the road and in general that my tire, it read that I didn't have enough air in my tire. And I was lucky I was at an exit that had a gas station. If not, I could have pulled off the side of the road and used my air pump. But thank goodness I was where I could stop at a gas station. So I'm loving that. And I think that's it, guys. Again, I will leave up on one of the cards the video that I have purchased a lot of stuff to travel with. And the things that I'm really loving, I have showed you. If I didn't show you something, probably am not using it. But I hope you liked this video. I know the specific question was asked, the shampoos and the dish and the washing detergent. I really did not like this soap. That doesn't mean that it's not good. I think different hair types and I just think some people like the soap and don't have a problem with it. I just never could get it to lather and feel like my hair was as clean as it should be. It was very time consuming to get it to even get a lot of the product into my hair to clean it. So I did not like that. The laundry detergent, I mean, it was okay. I don't have anything bad to say about it. I felt I used a little bit more than what the directions were calling for. But for me, I would just soon throw the little pods in my car in the little bag, the refill bags, and they'll travel just as well as the sheets. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any other questions, leave them below. I'll be glad to answer them. And until next time, guys, bye bye.